Whiskey. How you guys doing? How y'all doing? Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. Hey, what's up, Monica Lewinsky? Girl, how you doing? What's up, y'all? I see Golden Lock Queen, Pinky Tinky, Cam, say boo. Hey, Below. What's up, Miss Trisha? What's up, Ebs? Hey, Gina Bina. And I said Monica Lewinsky, child. I meant Rachel Lewinsky, but I had Monica Lewinsky on the brain because, you know, we have Impeached is going to be coming on. Hey, Jennifer Henderson, Brandon. Hey, babes. Hey, China White. Keep it cute. New Jones. Special shout out to all my members who are in green. Listen, we need to figure some things out, my members. We need to figure some things out, y'all. We have to figure out what is going to be my members only review. It's my last day, Cookie. Tomorrow is my first full day of school. Hey, keep it cute. Y'all hadn't even put on my lips yet, honey. I hadn't even got my lips going for y'all. How's everybody doing? Let me add a little gloss to this. Let me add a little gloss. Put a little gloss on it. Ooh, what's that on my finger? Y'all, what is the Rihanna perfume still sold out? I want me some. I don't know if it's still sold out. I was thinking about that earlier today. Because where was I? I was somewhere today. And I was like, ooh. That's it, little baby. As fall rolls around, so this dry skin. Listen, I'm back on my Avon grind. I've been coming up off of it these last couple of weeks because we've been doing some other things and I had some other stuff going on. But I'm telling y'all now. Am I wrong? I've been hearing a little DMV. Yes, boo. Born and raised DC. Yes, ma'am. Born and raised in the DMV. Yes, you are absolutely correct. You hear my DC vernacular. You think it's still sold out? Yeah, I want that. And I want Tabitha's McCormick, was it Hello Sunshine or something? Her McCormick seasoning. I tasted some of it. My cousin had some when I was at her house a few weeks ago, and we were cooking. It was so good. It's got a little kick to it. Okay, you my DMV sister. What's up, boo? Yeah, it's got a little kick to it. It's got a nice little mango sweet kick. It's nice. I liked it. So I'm gonna get some of that too. But I know that was sold out as well. But that one might be restocked by now. Hey, Emmy, how you doing? Hey, Tracy. So we have to figure some things out. So listen, y'all. Oh, that's me. So listen, y'all. First of all, hold on. Let me turn on the right. I hope it doesn't make that noise. Let me turn my web. Okay, I got my camera on. If that starts making that noise, y'all let me know. So listen, I had splurged. Remember when I told y'all I was going to upgrade my phone? That was going to be my birthday gift to myself, that I was going to upgrade my phone. No, this was before that. Anyway, I had splurged. Y'all know my weakness is bags, right? Y'all know that's my weakness. So I had splurged. This was a couple of months ago. Listen, it was so long ago, I forgot that I knew it was on back order. I knew it was going to take a while, but I ain't lying. I forgot that I had ordered this daggone thing. So I had a box waiting for me today when I got home, honey. Y'all want to know what I got? Y'all want to know what I had ordered myself? I ordered me a new bag, honey. Listen, I got me a Telfar bag. Oh, I'm so I'm so excited. So if you guys do not know, this is a Black-owned company. And you guys may have seen the bags, all through, different things here and there. It's a Black-owned designer bag company. And what happened was they were starting to gain some momentum. They had gained a lot of momentum. And I was like, oh, check them out and give me one and all that good stuff. And but what had happened was then Beyonce had one. And y'all know that was it. It's been sold out ever since. Ever since Beyonce, it's been sold out ever since. So this thing has been on back order. Oh, this is not the right color. Oh, y'all, they sent me the wrong color. This is not the right color. I'm scared to send it back, though. It took me so long to get the damn bag. Oh, well. It's mine now. It's the wrong color, though. Y'all know I would have never ordered this color. Y'all know good and damn well I'd have never got me no yellow purse. Not for winter. This is the wrong color. All right. Now I'm disappointed because it's the wrong color. The perfume is still sold out. Okay. Yeah, I might have got a yellow bag, but not for winter. Because the bag that I had got, the steel gray was the color that I had ordered. I did not order no yellow bag for winter because I knew when I ordered it, they told me that it was on back order, so I knew it was going to take a while. So, hey, Royal King. Hey, boo. So I would have never, but it's okay. Like I said, I'll figure it out. I'll call customer service and see what they're talking about. I'll figure it out. Because if they say it's going to take another 3 or 4 months, child, I might just hold on to my bright yellow bag and figure it out later. Because y'all know how I'm about my bags. Anyway, I was excited when I got it today. The yellow will be perfect pop against dark outfits in the winter. Right. I think of yellow more as a spring color. What y'all think? I'll be ready for spring, summer 2022. I'm gonna call them. I'll give them a call and see what they talking about. But it's nice though. It's a good size. It's huge. That is a huge. That is gonna be the purse where things go to die. Cause that thing is huge. That is a huge. Abby already talking about my bags being too big. Abby already talk about my bags being too big, y'all. Y'all don't know Abby be giving me the blues about my bags, honey. All right. Well, anyway, back to this. So how's everybody doing? It's been, I know I've been a little MIA. That'll be a cute beach bag for the birthday trip 2022. Child, I'm trying to be in Greece next birthday. That's what I'm trying to be next summer is Greece. I got to keep an eye out on, little Miss Rona running around to see what she's talking about. But that's what I'm trying to be next year for my birthday. I'll be ready for Sheree's summer joggers, honey. Her summer fall joggers. FYI, you were right about Detective Howard and Nicole's Denise on the podcast. And Nicole's. What you mean to say, O Street? O Street, you left a really good comment under a video I did. It was either the Power video or the Potomac video. You left a real good comment. I have to go look at it again. My problem is I only keep little bags, but try to put everything in them. See, I'm the opposite. My bag's big as hell, and every child stuff be going in it. Oh, Nicole's yeah. That was a good episode. Well, it wasn't my favorite episode, but I still overall like the series better than I like two. Greece is on my list of places to visit. Yeah, Greece is on my list. Yours big too, Tracy. Yes, the big church purse that houses your Bible, 2 bags of peppermint, a 20-ounce bottle of orange crush. Yes. And some peanuts. Because the pastor get to running long. I just gotta keep myself together. Okay. Yes, honey, I'm gonna call Kathy Hilton. Yes. Yes. So I've had a lot going on, you guys. Getting my mind ready to be back in school. Thank you, Jaded. You somewhere in the bushes. Thank you, boo, for sharing my video. And I just had a lot going on, but tomorrow is my first full day back to work with students. And I'm not gonna lie, it is a little anxious for me. Because you hear the cases, you see what's going on in other school districts. So, all I'm gonna ask, and I'm saying this with the sincerity, all of the sincerity in my heart. Y'all just pray for us. I mean, pray for everybody that has to go back to work. Let's be clear. Everybody that has to go out every day is putting themselves at risk. But there are some people who are going back to work, but they're still in offices where they can sort of somewhat be away from people and stuff like that. Y'all, we about to have damn near 3,000 people in my school building tomorrow alone. There we have over 2,100 students, and we have about 300 to 400 staff. So we're closer to 3,000 than we are to 2,000. Okay. And so it's going to be a lot. So just pray for us, educators going back. Some people have gone back in their respective areas. So, just pray for us. That's it. That's all. Okay. So let's get a couple of these things out the way, child. Not your mama tried to shade you getting you a tote bag. Ooh. Ooh. All right. So listen, we're going to get to the obvious stuff in a second. Let me get some of these little things out the way before we get to the heavy stuff, okay? So, Black Girl Magic today is going out to Simone Biles. Simone Biles has been responding to her critics since she's been back home. And, she tried to take the high road, and basically she was like, I just really hope that nobody in your family ever has to deal with what I had to deal with and endure the type of online bullying that I've had to endure. And then somewhere, by the time she got to the end, she says, you know what? I can't hear y'all over my 7 my 7 Olympic medals. I can't hear you. I can't hear the criticism. I can't hear the bullying anymore over my 7 Olympic medals. And then she proceeded to post them in case you forgot she had 7. And I'm like, that's what you should have done all along. Fuck them. Listen, that's what you should have done all along. Some people, it doesn't matter what you do, what you say, you ain't going to make people happy. So screw it and screw them. So shouts out to Simone for trying to take the high road and then telling everybody to kiss her ass. Okay? Appreciate it. I ain't mad at you at all, ma'am. Not mad at you at all. Okay? Now, y'all know a lot of times we say, I told you we have the category now of, shit we didn't ask for, right? But this falls under the category of stuff that I asked for. Now, I don't know if y'all asked for it or not, but I asked for this. Cream savers will make their grand return after 10 years. First of all, I didn't even realize it had been 10 years since we had the cream savers. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the cream savers? Remember those? Y'all remember those? Now, my favorite, a lot of y'all might not remember because it was a limited edition. They didn't tell you had to search high and low to find these. It was the blueberry and cream ones. Because they used to have the cream saver popsicles, like the lollipops. I said popsicles. The lollipops. And you had the blueberry ones you couldn't find everywhere. Oh my goodness, I just came over for story time. I'm gonna give y'all a quick story time. I'm not gonna make this a members only because it ain't going it's not gonna take that long. My ex-boyfriend from college, that is how we started flirting with each other, because I used to work at the Walmart, and they sold them at the Walmart. They sold the lollipops at the Walmart, and I used to buy the bag of the lollipops, but there was the assorted flavors, right? You couldn't just buy a bag of blueberry. It was the assorted flavors. And I got invited to come over and play some cards over a friend of a friend's. We were hanging out playing some cards, and I had the whole bag with me, right? I just kept taking out the blueberry ones because that's all I wanted was the blueberry and cream. And so he asked for one, and then that's how the conversation started, and we got to flirting. And so the whole time we dated, that was sort of our thing, were the cream lifesaver lollipop thingies. It was our thing, child. But anyway, but I didn't realize they had been off the market for 10 years, but they are coming back. They probably are only going to bring the orange and the strawberry because those seem to be the two favorite ones. And I used to love those. I ain't even going for it. I used to love those. Not so much the orange, but the strawberry ones. Yeah. When they bring back the watermelon stick candy we used to peddle at the candy set. Oh, I remember those. I wasn't crazy about those, but I know what you're talking about. Wasn't crazy about those, though. You love them cream savers? Yeah, me too. Yes, those go in the church bag as well. They absolutely do. They go in the church bag too. What's up, Yana? Hey, boo. Mwah. It's haircut day for the boy and hubby. I know that's right. Just dropped the girls off at cheer practice. Oh Lord, so you out and about. No new flavors? Well, they haven't said anything yet. I feel like they probably will. Nowadays, I feel like we're going to get like maybe a mango or a pomegranate. I feel like they're going to give us some sort of, exotic fruit. I feel like they're going to probably bring back the old favorites and then see how those do. And then maybe add a little something, something. Hey, young, rich, skinny, what's up, boo? Add a little something, something to it. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see, child. All right. So we got that out the way. All right, y'all. Let's get to it. So yesterday we were all shocked with the passing of Michael K. Williams. I think we just talked last week, maybe the week before. Maybe we didn't talk about it on here, but I saw it as I was scanning for stuff to talk about, where he had just signed on to play George Foreman's trainer in the George Foreman story. Oh, I couldn't get it out. The biopic of the George Foreman story. And I remember thinking, yeah, there he go. And so when they made the announcement yesterday, I said, whatever happened, it had to be sudden. Because remember, at first they said that they didn't say what the cause of death was. They still not officially saying what the cause of death is, although they are leaning towards it being a drug overdose. He has been very open and candid about his battles with drugs. So unfortunately, look, as someone who's dealt with drug addiction in my family, I know that it is a day-to-day struggle. And unfortunately, the more access you have to money and resources, the harder it is to kick the habit. Especially when you are moving in circles like Hollywood and, the industry where drugs, like, contrary to what people want to talk about or what people want to accept or believe, drugs are just always around. They just are, and so if that is what happened, because, again, there has been no official announcement, but if that is what happened, then, I'm sorry that this is what took him. I'm sorry that he was not able to break that habit, because we have truly, truly lost a great talent. I mean, this man was so talented and so loved, and I've never heard anything bad about him. That doesn't mean that he didn't have, nobody's perfect, but I didn't hear bad stories. I hear you, little baby. I hear you. El Teddy said he's even I talked to him last night, and he said he's even motivated to pick up his wire reviews again. And I definitely am motivated now to get back on my grind. His passing still doesn't work for me. I now need you, El Teddy, and Abby Reviews to start back with the Wire reviews. And next, I need y'all to review Boardwalk Empire. Oh, Boardwalk Empire. He was good on Boardwalk Empire, too, because he played a black gangster in the 1920s. Listen, I ain't mad. And he was giving it to them white boys, okay? Yeah, so it was definitely a shock. And it was a hard one that we are still dealing with. Now, what I find interesting is that allegedly, according to TMZ, the New York, police department is looking for his drug dealer, because of the overdose. Now, I'm gonna say this: when I first read that, I was like, how ridiculous is that? Like, first of all, since when are we chasing down? Like, I know that dealing drugs is illegal. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm like, so we looking for a particular drug dealer now because Michael Williams died? But then I remembered a story that I had read a couple of days ago where there was a mass overdose in New York that killed a comedian, and Darius Rucker. I don't know if y'all know who that is. He's a country singer now, but he used to be the lead singer for Hootie and the Blowfish back in the day. And I think he's on the Voice now. I think he's one of the judges on the Voice now, or the X Factor, or something. One of them damn shows, child. Or maybe he was just a guest judge on one of them shows. Anyway, he y'all know who I'm talking about. But now I'm thinking, are they feeling like maybe all of this is connected because of it was some sort of party where those people overdosed. It was like 4 people that overdosed. You've been wondering this. Yeah, I remember reading about that. And then I said, well, maybe that's why the police are now looking for, because it's not just, oh, Michael Williams died. I think it's because there's that whole thing with that massive overdose on Friday. Yeah, boo, he died. VMW 08, yeah. Listen, Carol O'Connor sure would. And Carol O'Connor said, oh, we're going to find, oh, I know who sold my son those drugs, and I'm not going to rest until he go to jail. He sure did. Now, you ain't lying about that. Remember, they even sued him for defamation because he publicly, no, Darius Rucker's girlfriend. Darius Rucker did not overdose. His girlfriend overdosed. His girlfriend. Not him. His girlfriend. Yeah, remember they sued him for the guy sued him for defamation because he publicly stated his name at the press conference after his son died. Sure did. If that's the case, then unfortunately he may not be the last one. Exactly. And it reminded me of this week's episode of Power, which of course brings me to something else. That damn 50 Cent. Look, y'all. Listen, I be trying with 50 Cent because I like him and I think he's funny. He's a troll. First of all, 50 Cent is a troll. 50 Cent, yeah, Darius Rucker. No, okay, hold on, y'all. Let me start from the beginning. Michael Williams died. Michael K. Williams died. It is suspected that he overdosed. And I read that the police are looking for the person who sold him the drugs. And I was thinking that's kind of weird that they're looking for him. But then I remember reading last week that there was a massive overdose over the weekend, I believe. Watermelon sugar. Hey, boo. There was a overdose. It was like 4 people overdosed over the weekend. I want to say like late week over the weekend. One of the people was a comedian, an up-and-coming comedian, and one of the other people that overdosed was a woman who is Darius Rucker's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. Darius Rucker is fine. Darius Rucker is fine. He ain't dead. He didn't overdose. He won't even at the party, as far as I know. Darius Rucker, okay, it's his ex-girlfriend. Okay, it was his ex-girlfriend died. I'm sorry. I hope I did not confuse anybody. I don't want anybody to walk away from here thinking that Darius Rucker dead. He not dead. He's fine. He won't even at the party as far as we know. Okay? So I'm sorry if I confused any of y'all. Yeah, Faquan Johnson is the comedian. Yes. Hey, Xavier. I think they were doing the same kind of investigation when Bobby Christina died, right? Trying to find the dealer. Mm-hmm. Oh, that overdose was in LA? Okay, then it's not connected. Okay. Then it's not connected. Okay. Well, I can say it's not connected, but it's probably not connected. All right. But yeah, so it's just sad all the way around. And so it was so on this week's episode of Power, for those who do not look at Power, and if you haven't looked at Power, I do not want to ruin it for you. So go ahead and turn the volume down for about 10 seconds and then come back. But on this week's episode of Power, I'm going to pause for a second in case you want to turn the volume down. There was a massive overdose on this week's episode of Power. And so 50 Cent was being very troll-like and made the comments about connecting Michael K's overdose and then advertising for Power at the same time, referencing the fact that people overdosed on this week's episode. So, listen, I be trying with 50 Cent, but this one, sir, you just went too far. Like, you are a troll. I get it. You're a troll and you are trolling, but you went too far. You just went too far. You just went too far. 50 Cent is the worst. I've stopped watching all of his shows because of his behavior. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Clearly I ain't stopped watching his shows. But he's just the worst. Like he has said some things before, but this one, and instead of him apologizing, it's like, this is what I have a problem with. Sometimes you say stuff that you think is gonna be funny, or you might know that maybe it's not the best timing, but you think that you can make it, just apologize. Just say, y'all know what? It was too soon. It was wrong. I went too far. But don't double down talking about I'm just not like everybody else. What the fuck does that mean? What, you're not human? You're not compassionate? What does that mean? I'm not like everybody else. What are you trying to say, sir? At times, Monk Chip, and that's the thing, like, I like him, but the reality about 50 Cent is he's always been that guy. Like, 50 Cent has always been that guy. And I'm not making any excuses, but all I'm saying is he's not doing anything that he didn't always do. Like, he's always been that guy. He's an ass. He's an asshole, and he's always been that guy, Thank you, Watermelon Sugar. He lacks empathy. He does. He does. I don't think 50 Cent was trying to be funny. He's being serious. I don't think 50 Cent, there's a combination of things. I don't think 50 Cent understands the difference. I think that he thinks that the shit he says is funny. I think he was absolutely trying to be funny. I think that's his sense of humor. Some people have a dark sense of humor. It's just not funny to other people, but they think they're hilarious. There's some comedians like that I don't find anything they say funny, but there are people who do. There are people who find their jokes funny, and I don't find their jokes funny at all. So, that's the reality. Like, that there are some people that they find that funny. They find it funny. What's up, Virgin Love 8? Hey, babes. Oh, I got a lot of my folks in here today. Monk Chip done came through. Monk Chip be working so hard, honey. Apparently, he had beef with Michael K. Williams. And that's fine to have beef with somebody. And I'm not even asking you to be fake. Like, if you ain't fuck with somebody, then when they die, you don't fuck with them. But you don't have to, just don't say nothing. It's okay to just not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to just not say nothing. You finally called me. I'm glad you called me, girl. They say him and Michael used to beef back in 2018 when Michael supported a person who killed one of his homeboys. Oh, so they have some shit that go back to the streets. Now that's I'm not saying that's another conversation. But that's that's a different kind of beef. That's not I'm just trolling. I'm just saying something that's out of pocket. That's some street beef, but it's still not appropriate. I'm not defending it. I'm still not defending it. It is still inappropriate. But see, that's some different kind of beef. See, that's that shit that go back to the streets. Okay. But the article said that he's always never been cool. Meaning you mean he's never been cool? Well, Michael, because he supported the murder of his friend, so technically Michael was the ops. Right. So now that I didn't know all that. Y'all know I'll be digging deep into these people like that. Now I know what you're saying. Then you're right. He probably wasn't being funny. He was dead ass. Yeah. And if they've been beefing for 3 years, then that goes deep. Yeah. But again, it's okay to just not say nothing. Mama said, if you can't say nothing nice, just don't say nothing at all. You know that right now, the world is mourning this man. They don't know him like you know him. They don't have the kind of beef. Hey, Tabitha. How you doing, babes? Y'all, Tabitha been keeping me up on these crazy people down here on these streets, okay? If y'all don't I haven't been able to catch a lot of her lives lately, but y'all follow Tabitha over on Instagram, Opinionated Queen over on Instagram, and she keeps y'all up to date on a lot of the political foolishness. Now, I was gonna talk about that a little bit, Tabitha. Now, all of these white women, they mad and they in their feelings. Now they mad and in their feelings, and now they want to have another march on Washington because of this law in Texas. But we know that statistically, white women voted for Trump the first time and they voted for Trump the second time. So my thing is, y'all voted for these people, deal with it. And no, I'm not saying that makes it okay. Yeah, I know you haven't been live a lot lately, but I think even your last couple of lives, I had to catch them in the replay. But I know I know you haven't been going live a lot lately either. And, now all of a sudden everybody feeling some kind of way. Now all of a sudden everybody feeling some kind of way. And I feel bad for the people who don't have the money to get out of Texas and who don't have other resources, But at the end of the day, y'all voted for these people who are passing these laws. Now all of a sudden y'all want to go march on Washington. I don't mean no harm, but that is an exercise of futility. That's just to look good, because that can't change nothing. That can't change nothing. The law is already in place. The Supreme Court has declined to interfere. Eric Garner said he gonna look into it and see what he could do. Y'all better hope that he find a loophole somewhere and find out if there's something he can do. But that's a state law situation. I don't know if Eric Garner can do anything. Child. You say you'll never support 50 Cent ever again? Child. Tell them half of his core demographic. Yeah. They get over ish really quickly because they know what side their bread is buttered. White women created this mess. They can figure out he can fix it. What's up? Hey, Miss Bay Thing. How you doing? You enjoying while working? Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I know I just jumped over because I ain't gonna spend too much. I'm not giving 50 Cent that much more attention. But I didn't have that information though, Xavier. That does, again, I'm not saying that makes it okay, but that does put a different spin on his point of view. But again, if you don't have nothing to say, just shut the hell up. Yeah, so now all of a sudden, all these white women want to, that's just like the last time. Y'all elected Trump, and then y'all wanted to have this whole big march. And granted, the majority of those white women that were marching, no, those weren't people who voted for Trump, because it literally happened like a week after Trump was elected. So I get it. Those women weren't the ones that voted for Trump. That's fine. But I bet you had friends that did. Probably live next door to some that did. And I know you can't make somebody vote or not vote however you want them to vote. But I'm just saying, how much work did you do prior to the election? That's all I'm saying. Y'all didn't have no problem electing a man that said he was gonna grab women by the poo-poo. I'm just saying. Had all these women filing all these lawsuits against him for sexual misconduct. I'm just saying. But y'all want to get mad at Oprah because she took pictures with Harvey Weinstein. Y'all ready to throw Oprah overboard and y'all ready to blacklist Oprah because she took some pictures with Harvey Weinstein, but we ain't got no problems. We done elected a whole predator. I'm just saying. Listen, as someone who was born and raised here in the district, let's be clear, we have a march every week up here. As long as it don't interfere with what I need to do on the weekend, march until your heart is content. We have had we have a march a week. And it was worse when I was younger, because when I was younger, is my girl Jennifer still in the room? I don't know what your age group is, boo, but if you in my age group, then you remember. But back when we were younger, those marches and protests were worse because they used to be able to camp out. And I want to say is it Lafayette Park? That's right across the street from the White House. They used to be able to camp out. So the protests would be like 2 and 3 weeks long. They can't do that anymore. So it's not quite the same. But listen, I promise y'all. That's why when all that shit went down on January the 6th, I was trying to explain to people, those Capitol Police, if you look like you about to jaywalk, they are rolling up on you. And you could be 3 blocks from the Capitol. But if you look like you about to jaywalk, them Capitol Police roll up on you. So the fact that them Capitol Police let them people get that close, listen, I don't want to go down that road. It's going to piss me off. I don't want to go back down that road. But let's just be clear. They can march. They can wear their pink hats. They can do all the shit that they want to do and go for it. But I'm going to tell you where I'm going to be. Far, far away from downtown D.C. Why do people do that? Dictate their attitude towards a woman based on their association with men. It's so misogynistic, very much centered on the male gaze. So hold on, let me. Ooh, you used a lot of big words, Xavier. Give me a second. Okay. Hey, Jason, what's up, babes? I did as much work as Ice Cube's corny ass, wasn't that child? Okay, which is why I say it was an answer. Yeah, I ain't going back down that. Look, we already had that conversation. Okay, hold on. Let me read what you said again, Xavier. Why do people do that? Dictate their attitude towards a woman based on their association with men. Their attitudes towards a woman based on their attitudes with association with men. I'm just going to agree that it's misogynistic shit. I'm just going to say, yep. It's to the point where they warn you about the it's on the news. when they have like the Marine Marathon, or they have the breast cancer, when they have all that stuff. Listen, they let you know what streets, and they start shutting the streets down the day before, depending on what's happening, and they just let you know what to avoid, child. And white women are pissed because black women are not supporting them with this march. Black women are saying we tired. Listen. I ain't even. Are we invited to this cookout? Oh, okay. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Because we tried to tell y'all during election season what y'all needed to do. Y'all ain't want to listen, so we good. We good. Hey, Jarrell Deshad. If I said your name wrong, I apologize. How you doing? He's saying that if she aligns herself with men, then she's good, but if not, she's bad. Oh, okay. Thank you. Listen, my brain, Xavier be hitting me sometime. My brain couldn't wrap my brain around. Oh, you were talking about people judging Oprah. Yeah. Well, y'all know I've been defending Oprah, and it's not because I'm best friends with Oprah or nothing like that. Because if I was best friends with Oprah, y'all wouldn't even know who I was, because I'd be somewhere in Oprah's garden eating some fresh shit, cucumber salad, I don't know, something, with Chauncey bringing me some wine that Oprah made in her cellar. I don't know, but yeah, people crack me up with that. Like, so y'all mad at Oprah because she did business with Harvey Weinstein, but y'all good with Trump. Okay, all right then. Are black women even paying the media? I'm not. I'm not. I mean, I'm paying attention to what's being said, but I ain't. I ain't. Child. Listen, Oprah in her garden brings me joy, because Oprah looks like she is just having, every time I see her in that garden, she looks like she is just having the time of her life. Just the time of her life, huh? No, I'm good. I don't need to join the throuple. I just want to be invited to the parties. Okay. I just want to go to. Have y'all seen Oprah's parties? I just want to be at the parties. So, over the weekend, I want to say it's happened on yesterday. It was either yesterday or Sunday. There was the celebration of life for Gregory Leaks, and it looks like Nene was surrounded in love. All right, Tabitha, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. It looks like Nene was surrounded with love. A lot of her Real Housewives of Atlanta co-stars were there. It looks like they had a really, really nice celebration for him. I'm sure that there were tears, and I'm sure that there was some sadness, but what we saw was some really, really, really nice smiles and friends and a good celebration. We saw that Escape did a special tribute to him. There was some other people there. Tamar was there. So, at the end of the day, what you can hope is, that your friends are around and you can put the pettiness aside. You can put the bullshit aside. You can put the TV shit aside. Nene and Marlo were good friends for a very long time. And we know that they've been estranged over the last couple of years, but they absolutely positively, Marlo was there. Same thing with Portia. Portia was there. People that Nene had bad blood with. Kenya was there. Eva was there. So, the reality is you go through things with people and it's not always the best relationship, but you're just glad to see that they're able to put some of that stuff aside. You're just glad to see it. So I am very, very appreciative of that. It was nice. And again, Nene looked like she was in good spirits. And again, it's easy when you're in the midst of the celebration. I hope that some of those same people will check on her when the cameras go away and the music stops and all of the food is gone and people stop coming by. You know what I mean? Y'all know we've all lost a loved one, and when the music stops playing is where you really probably need people the most. So it was a beautiful celebration that Nene put together. And so I can appreciate it. Because Greg was terminal, there were things that he was able to plan for himself and things he wanted and asked for. And so it just looked like it was a good celebration. So I'm happy for that. Congratulations go out to Miss Cardi B and her husband Offset. They welcome their baby boy. So they have a boy and a girl, and I feel like Cardi might be done, child. But they have a boy and a girl. So they, I believe, late last week they gave birth. Well, she gave birth, child. He was in the room, I didn't see any pictures of Andy. I didn't. What's up, Markel? Hey, boo. I did not see any pictures of Andy, so I can't say whether Andy was there or not. I feel like if Andy had been there, they would have made it their business for that picture to be public. I feel like just like we saw pictures of her with everybody else, I feel like we would have seen. The sound is back. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get rid of the sound, y'all. Hold on. Let me get rid of the sound. Is it gone? Yeah, I remember that too, little baby, that Nene lost her aunt, the one that the woman that raised her. Yeah. I remember that earlier this year. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Jonathan. What do you mean escape? Why? What you talking about? I ain't seen you in a minute. I was down your neck of the woods this weekend, Jonathan. But I hadn't seen you. I don't know how to get in touch with you. So, well, that's a lie. I just told a lie. I think I have your email address. But I ain't think about that. Yeah. So there we have that. Right, Mr. Ford. All right. So speaking of trolls, Lil Nas X. Listen, I know I'm late with this, but will y'all please? When I say y'all know I mean who I mean. Will y'all please stop letting Lil Nas X troll y'all? Y'all act like this man doing promo shots of him being pregnant because he was talking about giving birth to his baby, which was his album. Y'all act like this man really thought he could get pregnant just because he's gay, and that this man really, 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 really. I was like, if y'all don't stop, he's a troll. He's all about marketing. He knows how to sell a product. Think of, you know what? This is what I need people to start thinking. Think of Lil Nas X as the 2020, 21, 22 version of Madonna. He is taking Madonna's playbook damn near word by word. Damn near word by word. And he is doing the same shit Madonna did. If y'all grew up in the 80s and 90s and y'all remember Madonna at her heyday, at her height, this is the shit Madonna used to do. Every time, excuse me, every time Madonna had a new project coming out or something new that was getting ready to drop, Madonna would do something outrageous to sell records, to bring attention. Remember, the 80s was before social media. It was before, yeah, we had MTV and stuff like that, but it was before we had this 24-hour access to our celebrities like we do now. And so whenever there was a new project coming out, that is what we saw. Right. Justify My Love. Remember Justify My Love? Remember she did the whole coffee table book thing of her with all these men. It was pictures of her with Big Daddy Kane and Dennis Rodman and women. Okay. She had the what was it, the X Factor tour or the X tour, whatever tour that was, where she wore the bustiers, the Express Yourself, and she did a whole documentary and all of the, risque stuff that was going on in the documentary. Even before that, right, Say a Prayer, where she kissed the Black Jesus. Like, you guys, the only difference between what Madonna was doing for shock value and what Lil Nas X is doing for shock value is that he is tapping into people's homophobia. That's it. That's all. He is tapping into people's homophobia, and it's making him millions of dollars. So I'm not understanding. He did a whole photo shoot with a prosthetic belly. I just don't understand why people were so mad. Why were people so mad? Lady Gaga did it. Yeah. Yeah, Lady. I don't remember Lady Gaga as much as So Jeff. I mean, I know who Lady Gaga is, obviously. Yeah, I like some of her music, but I ain't really paid that much attention to Lady Gaga. So right. Dennis Rodman did he did his book cover and address. He rolled out his whole book it addressed, and you guys, again, the only difference between what Lil Nas X is doing, hey, what's up, Big and Sexy and VA? What's up, baby? The only difference between what Lil Nas X is doing and what Madonna and some of these other people you guys are mentioning is doing is the fact that he is tapping into people's homophobia. That's it. He said he's not cute as a woman. Well, hey. Dennis Rodman wasn't either, child. Dennis Rodman, well, he ain't cute as a man, but okay. So it just cracks me up that people got so upset last week. And again, I was busy and I had stuff going on, so I couldn't really. I was going to go live, and I just didn't have time to do it. But I said I'm gonna still talk on it. I'm gonna still put my little 2 cents on it, because I just was like, again, I just remember my parents being so outraged. And when I say my parents, people at Madonna and the stuff that Madonna was doing. I grew up Catholic. So that whole Like a Prayer thing, when she did the song about Papa Don't Preach, it was about her being pregnant and him wanting her to get an abortion, and she saying, I'm going to keep my baby, but she was a teenager. Like, that's what the whole song was about. And the video acted it out. It's like, y'all are funny to me. Exactly, Leo Brown. Everything old is new. Absolutely. Lil Nas X is just putting a little homophobic slur, a homophobic spin on it. That's all. So leg warmers and jelly bracelets, maybe. I mean, little leg warmers are already back in style. They're already wearing leg warmers again, child. Yes, Jonathan, where have you been? I hope everything has been going well and you just been busy with work or something, honey. Right. Papa Don't Preach. I've been losing sleep. Hey, Simply Sakina. Hey, boo. Sakina, y'all. My girl Sakina is in the room. That's who we do the panel on Monday nights on the Whether You Like It or Not panel. And if y'all are not subscribed, y'all make sure y'all run on over there and subscribe to Simply Sakina. She does a lot of the same shows that I review, and she's hilarious. So y'all go check her out, honey. No, he needs to get. Oh, I'm not. See, I always do that. I don't know why I be wanting to read. Well, I'm glad you made it, girl. those late 90s, early square toe shoes. I see that those square toe shoes are coming back, and I am like, why? I didn't like them the first time, although I must say I probably owned a few pair. But why are they back? There are some things that just need to just stay. But we've had that conversation before. Child. Yes. So I don't know, y'all. It's funny to me. How people just allow themselves to get so worked up and so Kim, you came in right at the right time because I'm going to talk about Potomac in a minute. Although you ain't gonna like what I'm about to say, so I'm not mad, but I'm tired of seeing him. But again, if people would stop paying him any attention, listen, Lil Nas X didn't do anything different last week than what Kanye has been doing for the last month, trolling the fuck out of us because he's got a new album coming out. No different than now. Drake didn't troll as bad, but Drake had a new album coming out, so he's been doing stuff to get his name out there and be out there. But what's the difference between what Lil Nas X did last week and what Kanye's been doing for the last month? Promoting the album, trolling us, trying to get as much attention as possible. Again, the only difference is Lil Nas X has been tapping into people's homophobia. Well, listen. We know Boosie been getting worked up for different reasons, okay? People have to learn to mind their business, eat their food. Getting their pressure high over a photo shoot sounds like child. Right. I mean, when I saw the pictures, I thought they were cute. I mean, he's giving birth to his baby. His baby is his album. I don't think people realize that this is Lil Nas X's first full-length album, I believe. So it's a big deal for him. I don't know. I ain't care, child. Why Candace Long Ashley like that? What Candace Long Ashley about? There's a big difference. Oh, Markel, you're gonna have to call me later because I don't know what you're talking about. Right. Sakina better have that remote ready so she can get them lyrics down, honey, for that new video. Child, okay, so this week's episode, let's go on and get to, because I only really want to talk about the thing I saw that Wendy had said. I ain't about to sit here and talk about the episode. Y'all just have to go look at the review, because the episode, it wasn't that eventful. It wasn't a whole lot going on there. I'm tired of people using the kids as a defense. It's like when a certain group of people are upset with our people kneeling and brought up the troops, nothing but the exactly. Oh, they just influencing the kids. The fuck? What? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. That irritates me as well because, like you said, it's kind of like I'm going to try to find the one thing that I think people are going to be sympathetic to, and I'm going to make it about that. Like you said, with the troops, that's going to piss people off. Oh, they're disrespecting the troops when they take a knee. So that's going to piss people off, and now they're going to all be on my side. And it worked. And it's the same thing with the kids. It works for a lot of people. Yeah, they're just indoctrinating the children. Okay. If y'all believe it were that easy to make somebody gay, I'm just saying. I mean, this is all I'm gonna say. And I've read this somewhere. I can't take credit for this one. I read this somewhere before. If y'all think it's that easy that all you have to do is show a kid a music video to make them a homosexual, then just show them a heterosexual video and turn them back. Like, if it's that easy, right? If all they have to do is look at Lil Nas X kiss a boy on the BET Awards, then just show him a video of a man and a woman kissing and he'll be fixed. Right? Isn't that how it works? Right? I mean, child. My son wasn't allowed to be indoctrinated by anybody but me. Okay. If you're being an actual parent, then it's not an issue. I mean, and my thing is, even if you're not being an actual parent, you could be the worst parent in the world. It don't mean that watching Lil Nas X kiss a boy on TV is going to make him gay. You could be the most absent parent in the world, and that doesn't mean that that's like, oh, that's going to make them gay. No, your child was probably already gay. Let's be clear. Because here's the thing. There are people who experiment. We know that. We know girls experiment with girls, and we know boys experiment with boys. We don't talk about the boys experiment as much as we talk about the girls experimenting. But here's what happens. You realize you don't like it. You don't do it again. I kissed a girl and I liked it. That's what Katy Perry said. But there's a whole lot of people that kiss girls and they don't like it. You just don't kiss a girl again. I kissed a boy. I ain't like how that shit felt. You don't kiss a boy again. What's up? Supreme number 1, Supreme number 3 in the house. All right, my Supremes are here. Yeah, oh, you know he gonna act a fool at the damn VMAs. Listen, I feel like Lil Nas X is gonna actually simulate giving birth. I feel like he gonna come out there with that damn belly, and he is gonna simulate giving birth. I'm serious. I see that happening. And if he do it, Lil Nas X, if you do it, I want to check. I want to check. But I can see him doing that. My kids watch him and don't like him because of his music. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the other thing. You know, you can pull all the stunts and shows that you want, but if people don't like your music, they don't like your music. Do you know how many homosexual men probably saw Players Club when they were young and it didn't turn them straight? Okay. Hell, I saw Players Club and watching Ronnie eat out Lisa Ray didn't make me gay either. Okay. I mean, child, anyway. He gonna reprise Grace Jones' performance of Boomerang. Well, that would be hot. That's true, Jason. Grace Jones did already do it. But she wasn't a man doing it. So that would be a little different. But anyway, let's talk about Wendy, child. So Wendy, listen, first of all, Jasmine Brand, I respect you. I respect the Jasmine Brand. The Jasmine Brand will do one interview with somebody and they will spread that interview out over, child, weeks. Okay, so we are still getting clips. You named your cat Ronnie. And they have done this one interview with Miss Wendy, and they have spread these clips out over weeks. And I ain't mad at them, right? So this latest clip that they have released, Wendy is saying that she now understands Monique. And, you know, she understands where Monique was coming from last season as it relates to Giselle. We're not talking about the fight. We're not talking about Candace. I don't want to hear it. I'm not going down that road. We're talking about Monique. And so I found that very interesting because remember when all that shit went down, Wendy was the main one. And I think sometimes you know, why people always think it's never going to be them. I don't know. Ebony said she was mad because the broad's name was Ebony, child. So now that Wendy has become target for the Green-Eyed Bandits, now all of a sudden you understand where Monique was coming from. Oh, you do now. And I have heard people say, that Monique really should have been fighting Giselle and that she ain't really had no reason to put her hands on Candace and that she was really mad at Giselle and Giselle had started the whole thing, yada, yada, yada. And why was she playing nice with Giselle? This is what I need y'all to understand. And I don't want to come out that I'm just defending Monique because I feel like Monique could have handled things differently when it came to Giselle as well. So let me be clear. Okay. But at the end of the day, by the time Monique found out about the rumors, she had a job to do. I think people forget that these women are still at work. I think people forget that these women signed contracts. You know, and I understand that Monique eventually ended up walking away at the back end. But when all of this stuff first went down, Monique wasn't necessarily ready to walk away. Monique was like, okay, I'm going to have to make it work. I got to do what I got to do. I got to film these scenes. I'm going to try to work through it. Now, do I think She could have handled things a little differently, because I don't know if I would have been trying to be cool with Giselle either. Nope. Nope. Abby, I'm not going down that road. Like I said, I'm not going to talk about the Candace part. I'm just going to leave that right there. I'm going to leave it to Candace right over there. Candace over there. But as far as it goes with Giselle, listen, Giselle has hazed every single one of those women on that show. Now, Wendy, I don't know if you thought you was going to be different because that was your sorrow. I don't know if you thought it was going to be different because last season your beef was with Karen and you felt like Karen was coming for you and Giselle had your back. Giselle only had your back because you were beefing with Karen. And anybody that is cool with Karen, Giselle's going to have a problem with. And anybody that Karen got a problem with, Giselle going to be cool with. Okay? That's just how the two of them roll. You know? And that's why people who try to be friends with both of them run into such a problem, because both of them, as much as I like Karen, both of them make it hard for you to be cool with both of them. Yes, she absolutely did, Jason. Wendy thought she was exempt from the bullshit because, again, I don't know if because that's your sorrow and so you thought y'all had a different bond, or if you just really thought you had built a friendship with Giselle. But again, I don't know what made you think you was going to be any different than the rest of these women. All of y'all, including Robin, are disposable to her. And I really think at the end of the day, what they said on last week's episode, I think is just valid. Giselle is a miserable woman. Giselle is a miserable woman who has been able to capitalize these last 8 years off of being a miserable woman. She's been able to capitalize off of being nasty, shady, rude, disrespectful. Like, she's been able to make money off of it. And so now the person who she already was has now been amplified because she's now being rewarded for the bad behavior. Because if you go back and you find people that knew her when she was married to Jamal Bryant cheating on her didn't make her this person. This who she was. It might have amplified it. But ain't nobody like Giselle at the damn church. That's why ain't nobody had no sympathy for her when they found out what was going on and what he was doing. Ain't nobody had no sympathy for Giselle because nobody liked her. I love Karen too, Zach. But Karen be having her shit too, but I love her. I love Karen. I do. I love Karen. Thank you, Jason. Mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. What Pinky Tiki said. Hold on, let me see what Pinky Tiki said. Because you said you agreed, so let me see what she said. Wendy's arrogance made her feel secure. Giselle's a star, and she starts to draw. Exactly. So, yeah, I mean, I heard it, and it was like, okay, but I don't give you no credit now. And I agree with Funky Dineva. In Funky Dineva's review, Funky Dineva was like, you need to call Monique. You owe her a damn apology. Because you came for that woman, and you joined in, and you were part of the Monique hate train last year. And again, I'm not going down that road about that fight. Don't y'all start me on that fight. We ain't doing it. But at the end of the day, if you now can see why Monique might have felt the way she felt about Giselle, and you understand, you need to call that girl and invite her out to lunch. I'm just saying. Karen be lying too much, child. Karen be doing a lot, honey. But I love Karen. But Karen be doing a lot, child. So anyway, that was just going to be I'm not recapping that whole episode. Again, it wasn't a whole lot that went down in that episode. Listen, I am going to ask y'all this question. Do y'all think that, what's Candace's husband named Chris? Do y'all think Chris is a bad husband? I feel like when the cameras ain't around, I feel like Candace be whooping his ass. What y'all think? But Monique was being fake and wanted to befriend Giselle and jumped on the wrong person. See, I knew Sakina. I disagree with Sakina, but anyway, I disagree. I don't think Monique was being fake. I think Monique was doing her job. But I don't think she was being fake. I think she was doing her job. Because at the end of the day, Giselle is the star. So if Monique refuses to film with Giselle, then she might as well have quit at the beginning of the season, which in hindsight, she probably should have quit at the beginning of the season. But if she had to film with Giselle, she had to film with Giselle. I'm against violence of any kind, but I do understand why Monique went off and beat her down. Well, hey, T Lounge, girl, you've been on my mind. I've been meaning to check on you. I need to catch up with you. He's definitely don't think Monique was being fake. Yeah, I don't think Monique was being fake either. I think Monique was doing her job. I think, like I said, that whole story, the whole situation that went on with Giselle trying to start the rumor about Monique's kids and stuff like that. The timeline, I ain't going back down that road, but the timeline on that is real funky. And again, at the beginning, y'all know, what does Andy always say? If ain't nobody going to film with you, then I don't need you. And if she was supposed to film with Giselle, then she was supposed to film with Giselle. I don't think for one minute that Giselle and Monique legit decided they were going to throw Ashley, girl, get out the house. Let's get over your postpartum get together. That was some shit set up by production, and that's what they had to do. Come on, y'all. Y'all know that. But that's just how I feel about it. Now, I understand that, like I said, do I think Monique could have handled things differently? Yeah. She sure could have. The T is Monique has dropped out of college to pursue her rap career. Oh, Rich Child, that's old shit. We know all that. There's a difference between being inauthentic and funny and going along to get along to keep the coin purse. You have it done. Yeah. No, she put it on Candace because Candace got in her face and said, drag me, Monique. Y'all act like Monique and Candace didn't have no beef of their own. Y'all act like the only reason why Monique went after Candace is because she was mad at Giselle. Y'all don't remember how Monique and Candace went at it and they had stopped being friends. They had fallen out and they had just started hanging out again and trying to be friends again. Y'all don't remember the Monique telling Candace, you better be lucky I'm pregnant or I drag your ass right now. And Candace was like, wouldn't drag me then. I really feel like Monique was holding on to that shit from when she was pregnant and she couldn't put her hands on Candace. And I really feel like she was like, the next time Candace tell me to drag her, I'm going to fucking do it. I just feel like she was holding on to that shit. Because y'all don't remember that when she was telling her husband about it and he was like, come on, Monique, like, you got a high risk pregnancy. Like, you can't be doing all that shit. Y'all remember that? Y'all keep acting like Monique and Candace never had no beef. And Monique and Candace never had no problems. Monique and Candace had smoke. And they damn near came to blows when Monique was damn 7 months pregnant. So when people say, oh no, she took it out on the wrong person. She was really mad at Giselle. Nah, she was really mad at Candace. She was really mad at Candace. Nah, she put that NFL rumor on Candace. I don't know why I keep reading your stuff, Young Rich. Hey, Tavares, how you doing? Right, and she should have. Candace is that friend that we all have that does not understand being neutral. Some people you just have to pick a side or you will be labeled unloyal. Kind of like what Erica Jane is doing to the ladies over on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Right? The fact that they're even asking questions, she's questioning their friendship and questioning their loyalty just because they want to know where the hell $85 million went. I don't think they're wrong for asking questions. Just because they are questioning the funny timeline of you leaving your husband of 20 years, coincidentally, a month before the feds came and froze all his damn assets. I don't think they're crazy for asking questions. But Erica is questioning their loyalty now. Candace is upset with anyone who doesn't pick her side. She is giving Karen the same treatment that she gave Monique, child. Yes. Exactly. Erica Jane, yes. Why didn't Monique give a beat down to Robin when Robin got in her face? Yeah, I agree. Listen. Because, and I'm going to tell you the difference, and this is my opinion. Because her and Robin were never really friends. Y'all know, can't nobody hurt you like somebody you didn't love. And I don't mean romantic love. I mean somebody you've let into your home, someone you've let into your friend group. The thing about these ladies is that they are not all friends in real life. Monique and Robin are not friends in real life. They film together. They hang out together for 4 months out of the year to collect a check. Monique and Candace were friends in real life. Their families hung out together. They had been at each other's house when the cameras weren't there, when the cameras weren't rolling. They spent, holidays and anniversaries and birthdays together. They were friends in real life. So when their friendship fell apart, it was real. Thank you, Virgin Love. Candy Mouth is nasty. Chris pay her dust, and Candy Girl is a silly girl. Child. Her mouth is the lethal child. Because Robin is built like, I'm not doing this with you, Young Rich. But yeah, I honestly feel like that. Like, that's my opinion, y'all. That's just my opinion. I just feel like you can't hurt me the same way as somebody that I'm friends with. Like, we friends versus a coworker, because that's what they are. A lot of these ladies on these shows, they are coworkers. So there's a difference. And that's like when you look at, let's take the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We'll take that for example. Marlo and Nene are friends in real life. They were friends. So when stuff went down, it hurt them for real, because they were friends for real. Nene wasn't friends with Eva. So when shit went down between Nene and Eva, it didn't affect Nene. Don't give a damn. She was collecting her check. And I feel like, yes, I think in that moment when Monique had that damn umbrella up to Robin, I think Monique really did want to put her hands on Robin, but I don't think it was the same as Candace. I just don't. I don't think it was the same. But you're right. She did have that umbrella like she was going to do something. She did have that. Yeah. Yes, she did. Mm-hmm. She had that umbrella like she was going to do something, child. But again, I don't feel, but we know Nene is another one of those people. Nene is another one of those people that's all about loyalty. And if you're not with me, then that means you against me. Or if you don't agree with everything that I say, then you must be against me. Nene is another one of those people that feels like, oh, well, you didn't agree with me, so you must be on their side. And it's like, no, I'm still on your side, but you're wrong. Like, I don't never want to be friends with somebody that feel like they can't tell me when I'm wrong. I just don't. Now, I mean, I don't want you to. I want you to be gentle in how you tell me, but tell me if I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I don't have to like it, and I don't have to agree with you either. But I don't want anybody to ever feel like, as my friend, I demand, because I demand loyalty, but I don't demand. See, there go Jonathan. He ain't been around in 2 months, and here he go. You weren't here when I was defending Nene and I was giving Nene her flowers. See, you missed all that. But I demand loyalty from friends, but I do not demand blind, what's the word I'm looking for? For you to just blindly agree with everything I do and say. Because I'm not going to do it for you. If I think you're wrong, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. Now, I'm going to be gentle in how I say it. Because I'm not trying to be, adversary to you, but I'm going to say what I got to say. Let me say this. There's 85 people in the chat. If you are not subscribed to the channel, if you just found me, you floated through, you just happened to see me, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And y'all go ahead and hit that like button. It's free 99. It is free 99. Okay, thank you. I think Monique was hurt at the fact that she thought Candace might have been involved in the rumor, but she was pissed with Giselle either way. I couldn't be on any of the shows. I know that's right. And I agree. I do think she was hurt that, because remember, Candace didn't tell Monique about the rumor. Karen did. Candace called Karen. And Karen said, did you tell Monique? And Candace said, no, I didn't tell Monique. And Karen, who wasn't even at the dinner, was the one who called Monique. And I do think that hurt her. Because again, I'm not saying that every time somebody say my name, you got to run back to me. Because again, people going to talk and I don't care about that. But the type of conversations that they were having and the shit that they was plotting on, yeah, if you my friend, you better come back and tell me. And not only, and what you better come back and tell me is that you cuss their asses out. Not only you need to come back and tell me, but the story needs to end and I cussed all them hoes out. That should be the last sentence in what you telling me. Tell me what they said. Tell me how it happened. Tell me what the rumor is. Tell me what they trying to do. But when you get done telling me all that, the last thing on out your mouth better be, and I cussed all they asses out. Jonathan at the funeral, throw them out. Bravo likes Giselle because Giselle understands the assignment. The same reason why they like Sheree, the same reason why they like Kenya, the same reason why they like Lisa Rinna, the same reason why they like who are the other shit stirs. They know what they understand the assignment, and they never miss a day of work. Giselle knows how. Look at what Giselle did down in Williamsburg. Giselle, now she ended up getting cussed out, but Giselle stirred that whole damn pot. And if Wendy wasn't smart enough to understand who the puppet master was, Ashley would have been the one to get that cussing out. And Giselle would have sat her happy ass on that couch with her legs crossed, sipping her cocktail. It just so happened that Wendy was smart enough to understand who the puppet master was. And she went at Giselle instead of at Ashley. But let's be clear, Giselle sent Ashley in there to get her ass cussed out. Ashley is a shit starter. She absolutely is. Oh, Ashley, listen, Ashley was perfectly fine doing it. Ashley knew what she was doing. Ashley knew exactly what she was doing, but Ashley also knew she was going to get her happy ass. She was going to collect her titty milk, as Candace said, get in her car, and take her happy ass back home. I need y'all to understand what happened. Okay. For the people who do not live in this area, I need y'all to understand that Ashley got her happy ass in that SUV and drove 4 hours. Well, 3 hours. 3 to 4, between 3 and 4 hours. She was there for less than 4 hours. Stirred the pot, started her shit, got her titty milk, got back in her SUV, and drove another 3 to 4 hours back home. Ashley understands the assignment. Ashley was talking shit from the minute she got there. She started off with, oh, that's not the Giselle that I know. Bitch, where? What Giselle don't you know? Right. Ashley spent more time in that car. Jennifer, you know, she went from Alexandria, Virginia to Virginia Beach or Williamsburg. She spent more time in the car than she spent at the house with the girls. Wanda J. Blige over on the Love and Marriage Hunterville. Wanda knows the assignment. Wanda knows exactly why they keep bringing her ass on that show. Wanda know what she doing. Getting that extra milk money. Right. Ashley knew exactly what she was doing. And remember, they only get paid for the episodes that they're on. Why y'all think they keep slicing Ashley in these boring ass scenes that don't nobody fucking care about? Because Ashley, you only get paid for the episodes that you are on. So Ashley is filming and they're splicing her in. That's one of the things that Monique complained about last season was they took her out of episodes, stuff that they had filmed for the show, like her son's birthday party. When Karen was at the birthday party, when Karen had invited her to they talked about the wig launch. All of that was filmed for the show. Her getting her essential oils line together. They were filming all of that stuff for the show. They took a lot of that shit out. And you notice we didn't see Monique for about 4 episodes. Monique didn't get paid for those episodes. You only get paid for the episodes that you are in. Yeah, she gonna get punched. Because Kimmy won't hear for it. I think Kimmy forgot she was talking to somebody's mama. Because Kimmy was like, I don't give a fuck. When Kimmy said that, my eyes went. I said, oh shit. Wanda absolutely knows the assignments. Yes. Popeye's chicken. KFC knew the assignment. KFC knew the assignment. Over onto the encore. From that very first scene, she knew the assignment. Anyway, y'all, let me get off of here. The last thing I want to talk to y'all about is fall TV. Listen, it's a new season. A lot of fall TV is coming. We got some new shows that are coming. We have some old shows that are coming back. Queen down to the ABC. I believe I'm going to be reviewing. That's the show with Eve, Brandy, and Notori. There's another show that's going to be on Fox that from the producers of Empire and Star. Well, Lee Daniels, child. We know that's Lee Daniels. I believe I'm going to be reviewing that. I'm going to at least watch the first episode and see how I feel about it. I'm going to see. That's it right there. Our kind of people. That's it right there, Xavier. I'm going to watch the first episode. I'm not committing, but I will watch the first episode. I'm going to let y'all know. But I probably will. It looks like something I'll probably review. We also have The Wonder Years. That's going to be coming on channel. Well, ABC is channel 7 up here, but ABC, it's a reboot of The Wonder Years. It's like the black version of The Wonder Years, kind of. Queen Sugar, we know, starts tonight. Y'all know I'm going to be reviewing that. I'm about to get off here in a few minutes and eat my dinner and get ready for that. Yeah, with Yaya is going to be on that that show on Fox. My boy Markel told me that All Rise was picked up by, what'd you say, Markel? Was it picked up by BET or OWN? But All Rise, remember, it was canceled. I never reviewed it. I just liked the show. About the black judge in LA. It was canceled off of ABC, but it was picked up by, I want to say it was picked up by BET. You know, BET is all that, Paramount owns all of that. Picked up by OWN. Okay. So now here's what I'm not sure of. When they say it was picked up by OWN, does that mean we're going to get a new season? Or is it just going to be in syndication over on OWN? Because sometimes you get tricky. You think, oh, they picked it up, and you think you're going to get a new show. I mean, new episodes, and it just be the same damn episodes. It's just on a different channel. So is it going to be? You thought the black version of The Wonder Years was Everybody Hates Chris? That little boy looked like the boy that played. I mean, I know he's not that old anymore, but he looks like the boy that played Chris. I hope these new shows are good. Did you see the promo for the teacher show coming to ABC? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. They're negotiating for a third season. Well, I hope it does come back. What else do we have? Some fall that I know I'm gonna be reviewing. We know the Housewives stuff. Y'all know I'm gonna give y'all that. First Wives Club on BET. I think well, I know that the second season is streaming, so I'm gonna try to get to that. I'm gonna get to that. Are we filing the reboot under SW? No, I want to see the reboot. Insecure, thank you. The final season of Insecure, y'all know I'm gonna be reviewing that. Blood and Water, new season comes out. Is it late this month, early next month? New season of Blood and Water. I don't know. Paramount owns BET and other syndicated networks. Well, let me say this. BET Plus streams under the Paramount Plus umbrella, so I just figured it was the same company. So let me not say that to be a fact. But if you have Paramount Plus, you can get BET Plus. So let me say that. So I just assumed it was the same company, but I shouldn't make any assumptions, because when you assume, you make an ass. So let me not assume. Abbott Elementary is a new teacher show that comes on mid-season. Oh, I have to check that out. Is it a comedy or is it a drama? P-Valley was, they're filming season 2, but they said it's sort of like a little delay. Okay, Viacom owns Paramount. Paramount owns BET. So there you go. VH1, BET, all of that. So there you go. Yeah. So if you have, because I didn't realize it until because I already had the regular Paramount. And so when Paramount went to Paramount Plus, I already had it. And so when I went into look at Drag Race, I saw all of it. I was like, all of this is under Paramount Plus? Okay. Paramount Plus is actually worth the money. I mean, again, depending on what you look at. But like for me, I wasn't going to get BET Plus. I absolutely wasn't going to get BET Plus. But I already had it. I was already paying for Paramount. So I already got it. It's a comedy. Oh, okay. Blood and Water comes on September 24th. Okay. No, I think Big Brother does it come on tonight? No, it came on last. No, it comes on tomorrow night, Wednesday and Thursday. And y'all know it's a double eviction this week and a double eviction next week, y'all. They about to get this, they're trying to get this season over with. So by the end of next week, 4 people will be gone. We down to 8 now. So they'll be down to 4 by the end of next week's episode. January, okay. You follow Mississippi, she'll give you the update. Okay. All right, y'all. It is 8 o'clock. I was only gonna be on here for an hour, but I've been on here for an hour and a half. Thank y'all for coming through. If y'all need to go check out my Avon store for all your Avon needs. Get your skin so soft. Get your lotion for the fall. Get your fall fragrances. We got candles. We have essential oils. We got all of that stuff, honey. Something y'all might not know, if y'all work in areas where y'all have rodents. Just some people's office buildings got rodents. Let's be clear. Put you some peppermint oil around your desk. Get you some peppermint oil, put it around your desk. That is what I was told. I keep peppermint oil in my classroom all day, every day, child. All day, every day. I keep the peppermint oil. And Avon sells essential oils. You can get your peppermint oil right here. Thank you, Virgin Love, for the super chat. It is much appreciated. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. Let me check my phone before I get off here to see if I got a Cash App, because y'all know I don't have my my Candace. I just saw something that said Candace, child. I hate when I pick up my phone and I got 20 things on here. But I don't have a Cash App. So thank you. I just didn't want to miss it. You've been dousing yourself in peppermint oil. You love the smell. 6:20 here in Colorado. Okay, you on the West Coast. Well, West Coast Standard Time. All right. Thank y'all so much. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.